Yeah, so, I suggested that the crafters from Ender.io are probably a better idea. The only downside is that they require Z-Logic controllers, Nick, and the Z-Logic controllers require zombie heads, which are a bit of a pain to get.
I came across this a tiny bit on off-camera stuff in Project Ozone, and they were...
Yeah, but if you can get one of these with like an octadic capacitor in there, get it up to full speed, this thing is very fast. Very, very fast. Very fast. If you take this sword that is now moving, there you go. Oh, also, Nick, actually, people have come to the rescue.
Hi.
Apparently, we can turn down the radius of the vacuum chest.
Oh, this vacuum chest. Okay, this is good.
So apparently, if we turn the radius down to like, probably just like 1, we'll put it at 2, because it only needs to get really the stuff directly beneath it. Also, we still need to automatically pull this stuff into the system, because it's all...
this is just slightly broken.
Bit of a Nick, it's fine. We're getting a lot of stuff. Like, I've just got 21 diamonds. But yeah, so now if we drop stuff on the floor, hopefully, it shouldn't... Oh, Nick. Look at this!
Oh, yeah,
look at all this garbage.
It's all
it's not
normal again.
Towards the middle. Oh, I love it.
It's like living with anti-gravity. Yeah. And now that you got gravity back, it just feels wrong.
It feels wrong. I know,
not to have
right?
stuff
Everything
pulled back
should move
into
over
the center.
But yeah, if you take that sword's got beheading on it. So if you go and kind of just like sit inside of the mob spawner, make sure you, oh my gosh, pick up all the garbage that's in there. There's so much stuff. Jeez.
Oh my god.
Nick, also, you
no wonder I'm getting low frame rates.
Take this armor. You can have my diamond armor.
Oh, thank you.
Well, all that. Don't need your jetpack anymore, so you can get the plates on there. Oh, it'll be great. And whilst you do that, Nick, I am going to try and get some YELLORIUM seeds, because we need to get this big reactor automated, because right now there is no YELLORIUM in it, Nick, and we're really not producing much power whatsoever. So
didn't you have a big, intricate plan of growing it, Isaac?
That's what I just said, Nick. I just said I'm going to work on the YELLORIUM seeds, and you were just spaced out. Not listening, doing whatever it is Nick does.
I'm busy here killing mobs, man.
Not listening to me, and
it's true.
You asked me the
I'm not
same
gonna
question.
Lie. Oh my god, my frame rate is leaps and bounds better after picking up all this trash.
Is mine any better? Mine's doing about the same. But yeah, so that sword's pretty powerful. It should one-hit kill pretty much everything.
Cool.
And it should behead a lot of stuff as well. There might be one. Let's have a look here.
Is there any in? Yeah, is there any in there?
No,
is there any in the system?
I did do quite a bit of that, because my farming stations also require zombie heads as well.
Right.
And so I did do quite a bit of that. We've got like every other head. We've got some blaze heads. We've got some creeper heads, some blitz heads, some zombie villager heads. But we don't have any. And we got some enderman heads. But we don't have any actual zombie heads yet.
That makes no sense, because we had a zombie invasion at one point from the tree farm.
Yeah. The heads don't drop very frequently. They're very rare. I put beheading on that sword, which increases the chance of it dropping heads, which is why we have so many heads. The only reason we have heads is because I've killed a bunch of mobs in there. Like, I've done what you're doing now between episodes.
Just waiting.
Yeah.
This seems a lot slower when I'm in here.
You need to fill the roof in. If it's bright, they won't spawn. You need to put a block back in that roof, and they should spawn very quickly. Very, very quickly indeed. Yeah, there you go. If you're back into a corner now, they should just kind of keep coming at you. There you go. Look at that. Spider.
Okay, I will continue to.
So,
to
Nick,
wait.
that is your mundane job for the day.
Okay.
I mean,
all right. Here we go.
Actually,
Hi.
we could, Nick. We could. I mean, we're going to need a Z-Logic controller. There's a block from Ender.io called the Killer Joe, right? And it works like a grinder, but you can put your own sword in there. You have to put your own sword in, and it will use that sword to kill them. Watch out, Nick, you're being attacked. And so if we make the Killer Joe and, replace this Botania flower with the Killer Joe so that the Killer Joe kills all the mobs with that sword, we could get a lot more heads. We get like an automated source of heads. Instead of having to,
this is good.
To do this manually.
That means we can have lots of Z-Logic controllers as well.
You'll see the skeleton's head right there on the floor, Nick.
Yeah.
And we
do we have any need for skeleton heads? Or?
We might do at some point. Like, a lot of Ender.io stuff needs heads. Some of them are like random heads. But if you can get one zombie head, we can make that Z-Logic controller. We can then make the Killer Joe, and we can get that set up over here. And that should be grand. So that'll be probably a good place to start. like I said, while you're doing that, I'm going to work on the magical crop stuff. So I want to get the Yellorite seeds. Unfortunately, in order to get the Yellorite seeds, these ones over here, you need to have Imperial Essence, which needs a strong Infusion Stone. To get a strong Infusion Stone, it's kind of tiered. I think I mentioned this a little bit at the end of the last session, or the end of the last time I tried to do this. It's kind of... Nick, I can just hear some next level explosions going on over there. You okay?
Yeah, compressed mobs are not fun when you're in a box with them.
A compressed creeper, Nick? Is that what you...
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm not surprised. Yeah. Alright. So, yeah, you kind of have to work through magical crops a little bit. You have to, like, start with the lowest tier and then, like, kind of work your way up. So, I'm going to start by trying to make some of these. I need one Botania seed. Nick, I'm going to make probably a lot of these fields. Like, right now we've got 4, but I intend on expanding this outwards like a lot because I want to get.
Is this specifically for the seeds for Yellorium, or is this for all of your other trash?
We're going to start, like, I'm working towards seeds for Yellorium, but to get there, I have to make seeds for other stuff, and I kind of want to automate those other stuffs as well. Okay. Like, we could set up, the first seeds I'm going to set up are earth seeds, and we can use those to craft dirt, so we don't have to go through the...
It's tiered, isn't it? You have to make one and then the other.
Did you listen to anything I just said?
I'm just confirming. Yeah, it's tiered. Look, listen, I'm just...
Nick... I just spent all the time while you've been in that cage explaining how it's tiered. And that's why I have to go through this system.
It's very loud in here. Do you want to come here and spend a couple of minutes with constantly exploding mobs?
As soon as I finish talking about it, you're like, oh yeah, it's tiered, isn't it? The worst.
Jeez. We're back, everybody. Yeah.
We also need to get wireless terminals, Nick, because flipping, going backwards and forwards all the time to the...
yeah, it's a bit of a pain, isn't it?
Yeah. But yeah, so like I said, Nick, it's tiered, so I'm going to be... I need to get... I need to get a bunch of seeds from the lower tier stuff before I can start. For example, earth seeds are one of the first ones you can get. Now, I wasn't originally going to set up a field for earth seeds, but if we do, we can then use the earth essence to just auto-craft dirt, so that we don't have to do the whole, like, ex nihilo saplings in a barrel kind of thing every time we want to get dirt. We can just grow the dirt, you know? And we do the same for everything else. Like, magical crops have seeds for everything. If you look at it, you can get, it starts out really simple. You can get, like, you can get coal seeds, redstone seeds, fire seeds you can use to make lava buckets, and then you can get real far on in the game. You can get fluid seeds, so you don't have to throw in, like, you know, your redstone, charged Certus quartz, and nether quartz into a puddle. You can just grow the fluid crystals. You can grow the cobalt, ardite stuff from Tinker's Construct. You can grow all kinds of stuff, Nick. It is pretty great. So that's the plan. Do we have what it takes to make some magical fertilizer? Because I'm a little bit bored already. How many diamonds do we have? We got 111 diamond sticks. You know what? I'm going to use some of our diamonds because I'm lazy.
I mean, I've also used a lot of diamonds because I may or may not have already made all of the ME drives required to fill the dome.
Really?
I may or may not have like a stack and a half in my inventory right now.
I'm guessing you just got the casing bits because they don't stack one second, do they?
We're on the same. We're on the same level, right?
You're lucky that I have been coming on periodically and emptying out that thing downstairs to make sure that we have a good amount of diamonds.
I was doing that a fair bit as well, actually.
So our diamond amounts are not too bad. But I feel a lot better about using this flipping magical fertilizer now that you've told me what you've been doing. Jeez.
Okay, yeah. See? I did it to make you feel better, Isaac, and you do.
What a guy.
So it's great.
What a guy. Great. Alright, is it this one that I need now? No, it's not. I need to make a regular infusion stone. Here we go. Flipping heck.
Alright, Isaac. I've got the head after a lot of pain and suffering.
Yeah. I should get glowstone seeds because we don't have glowstone, do we?
Yeah, that's one thing that we've been really short on actually. Glowstone.
Yeah, we're still not sifting stuff. It's episode 30 something, and
Jesus.
we're still not sifting really. So you know. Also, Nick, our system is full.
Is full. Here we are. I'm gonna use one of my many drives.
Some more of that.
There we go. Do we have any discs?
4 of those.
I made a lot of processors as well.
Speaking of this, I need glowstone. I had a bunch in here. Like, I put a bunch in the alloy smelter, which is where most of our glowstone was, by the way. I put like 40 in there and then kind of just left it.
See, this is the problem with that trashy Tinker's Construct trash.
What?
You put stuff in it.
It's not Tinker's Construct, it's Ender.io. It's an alloy smelter.
It's this. When you said alloy smelter, I just thought of this. Oh, you meant
the alloys in the smelterate. No.
Yeah.
No.
Well, in that case, no, it's not trash. It's Ender.io, which is nice, even though I have zero experience with it.
Ender.io is actually a really cool mod. I do like Ender.io a lot. And we're going to use it quite a fair bit. So do you have that zombie head now?
I do.
Awesome.
It's in my inventory.
Awesome. So, let me take a look at this real quick. Killer Joe. You're going to have to make, before we can get to the Killer Joe, I need you to make a soul binder. Okay? So, if you could make us a soul binder, that would be great. You'll see there why we need all the heads. Thankfully, I think we have all those heads ready to go. Like, I saw an Enderman head, I saw a creeper head, you had a skeleton head. We might need to get a second zombie head, so you might have to go back and do a little bit more for one more zombie head. But once we got that soul binder, we can do a bunch of cool stuff with that as well. Also, I have some glowstone seeds now, so I could set up a big field for glowstone seeds, Nick. That will be fine as well. Let's have a look here. Yellorite seeds. Here we go. Nick, I'm getting close.
Ooh, I mean, all right then,
Nick,
man.
I'm getting close. I mean, if you could finish it off real quick.
Do you want me to help you along? Okay, I mean, always here to help, man.
Let's see here. So I need 16 of these. I might have to make some more of the Accio essence. Yeah, I am.
Ooh. I need to make some.
What's up, Nick?
Solarium, which requires
real easy. Soul sand and gold.
Trashy
I think I might have made some.
This gold could be.
It's already some in there.
Perfectly usable for other more important things, such as fantasy blocks. But I gotta use it to make these machines.
Okay, here we go. Let me get 12 of these. Nick, are you ready? Are you hanging on the edge of your seat?
Maybe.
Are you feeling it? Are you pumped? Are you hyped?
Yeah.
Are you electric?
Are you?
Oh, Nick.
Oh,
I've got yellowite seeds. I did it.
Ooh. That was quick, actually. That was quick.
Yeah, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. There are not too many tiers. I had to go through tier 1, which got me the earth, which I did with earth seeds. I have been using a lot of diamonds. Not too many, but quite a few. Let's have a look. I've used a few diamonds to get to here. And I'm going to use a few diamonds to replicate the number of yellowite we have. I might repurpose this first farm, because I really don't feel like making a second farming station just yet. Actually, I should probably do this one, because it's closer to the big reactor. Like, if I repurpose... These are both the same farms, by the way. They're doing the same thing.
Right.
We're just using it to get more of this, the minutiae. And for some reason, this has stopped farming. I don't know why. Oh, it's out of stuff. So, the way these farming stations work, Nick, you have to put hoes in them to keep them going. Like, they actually wear down a hoe. And then once the hoe's done, they'll stop working. So,
I mean, Jesus, Isaac. I thought this was just some simple... farming. I didn't realize it was that cruel.
Yeah. No, they're killing hoes all the time.
Wow. We should get jobs as lorry drivers. I mean,
it's quite.
Come on now.
It's the dark side of farming, Nick. It's real dark. You know, I know all about it. I spend a lot of my days. That's
joining in.
That's my.
I mean, I know your ways, Isaac. I've been watching the way you shift around these farms, just being all shifty and.
It's actually
treating
the name of my autobiography. Yeah? It's called Isaac Russell, The Dark Side of Farming.
Yeah. You just got a picture of a black tractor with like a massive like alloy wheels that are all blacked out and murdered out, and a massive spoiler, and just like a guy in a hoodie in front of it with a massive like hoe in his hand, and all you see is his toothy grin. That's all you see on his face.
Yep.
Yeah.
Available to pre-order now at your local
local Waterstones.
Yeah. Isaac, oh my goodness.
I have a soul binder.
Stick it down where there is power. If you can find a place that has
this
power.
Single one place that we've been milking everything, all of our power from this. Look at it. We've run out of space widthwise, so we're going up now.